Thank you. Please let me know if you can hear me. I know we've had an issue tonight with that. Wow, what a week. But to everybody here, clearly, in my mind, this is a truly sad and somber evening. First, I want to acknowledge and thank all of you for coming out to tonight's meeting. Though tonight I seem to be the subject of the witch hunt, actually this evening is far more about you, your government, how they spend your money, and our community's reputation. I must admit that I have not heard the phrase quo warranto since law school. Likely there's a good reason for that, and that is that no one ever uses it. It is a draconian tactic that is used as a last resort because the body, in this case, this council led by this mayor, is attempting to remove someone from office, silencing my voice and silencing yours. The mayor has made some incredibly serious allegations over the past 100 or so hours about me, and she has gone to extensive lengths to publicize her petition against me. I must wonder, how much time did she and the city staff, as well as the attorney they hired, actually spend investigating the allegations that they have made so much of? At no point in time, and by the way, I have known almost everybody in this council for 15 to 20 years. At no point in time has the mayor or her second, Mr. Glicker, nor Mr. Sharp, Mr. Jennings, or Dr. Kraft asked me one single question. Not one. Instead, the mayor, through the city manager, retained an attorney to draft a petition quo warranto using your tax dollars to remove me from office for malfeasance and violating the public trust. Now, if there is anyone in this room who has not seen the two-paragraph email that is the subject of this witch hunt, please let me know. On February the 20th, I asked the city manager for an update on the city's effort to comply with the new Missouri law regarding political activity. However, in the petition that was filed, this request for an update has been changed in the petition to, quote, direction to write a confidential opinion relating to the union. The city attorney wrote a factual update, which included 2 paragraphs. One, Missouri law, and the other, what the city is doing to try to comply with it. Nothing more, nothing less, no conclusions, no opinions, 2 paragraphs, a factual update. As Ms. Carr has said and others, the city clerk has shared this very same email. The city manager has shared this email. The city attorney is authorized to share this email. The mayor has shared this email with the community and God knows who else, especially the Post-Dispatch, for crying out loud. She has shared this thing more times than anybody else to a wider body of people. And you know what? She can. It's a public document. I was blindsided last Thursday night at 6 p.m. is an understatement. I was presented with a petition to remove me from office, already prepared. No questions have been asked. 5 members of council seem to be the petitioners on this action. However, it is clear that the mayor is the leader on this issue. She has yet to ask me one single question. Yet in her regular Sunday evening missive, she writes, and I quote, "My first job is to do proper research into something I see as criminal. My job is then to proceed to bring about closure on the incident. My first job is not to speak to the person whose actions I believe to be criminal in intent, to hear justifications for corrupt actions." Now, I don't know about you, So I assumed, and maybe I'm wrong, but the person who's making the allegation about me is the mayor. And in the petition, let me quote from the petition what it says. Quote, respondent, which would be me, may have received campaign contributions and other remuneration in exchange for his complicity in disclosing confidential information which could be damaging to the city, close quote. I don't know about you, but where I grew up, she just accused me of pay for play. And that is exactly what she just accused me of, is pay for play. I call it slanderous, and I call it maligning my character. I take this... allegation mentioned in these petitions seriously. Someone on this dais needs to produce evidence to back up this claim or be prepared to face the consequences of your sloppy work. So tonight, you decided not to take your vote. Whenever you take it, just go ahead and take it. You and I both know I have done nothing wrong. You and I also know why you were doing this. The mayor has led the council's effort to smear my reputation in this community by sharing this slanderous petition with as many media outlets as she can find. So regardless what occurs, please know you have caused damage to my reputation in this community, and I intend to retain all of my rights and options to determine the appropriate response to this petty, hateful, vindictive petition. I apologize that this meeting has gone on so long, so I want to thank you again to all of you who have taken the time to be away from your family this evening. I want to say thank you. And to so many of you, you have no idea how much it means that you come back and back and sadly that you have to. My daughter called me from the middle school today to say that the kids at school heard from their parents that they couldn't be home tonight because they were coming here. And to me, I thank so many of the Brickenwood's parents that are here. I actually had to convince all of my mother's brothers and sisters who are 80 years old not to drive into town from the country because they were a little upset that you were taking on one of their own. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that your support means the world to me. But you do realize that we have all been far too complacent and remiss in addressing the actions of the current city council. I, like many of you, have not been actively involved in the recall efforts for Shelley Welsh or for Dr. Pratt. That time has now passed. So please, tonight when we leave, don't come up to me and thank me for what I do. Don't come up to me and thank me for what I say. Our city needs more from you than that. Our city needs you to send emails, lip drops, telephone calls to friends and neighbors. Tell them what is going on. It is time to move forward. So finally, let me close. To Ms. Welch, your actions over the past week have been nothing less than reprehensible. They have shown a complete lack of character and integrity. A lack of character that I am sad to say seems to go to the core. I am sad to say that your continued presence in this chamber brings shame and dishonor on our community, a community I love and cherish. Your continued presence as our mayor brings dishonor on all of us who serve our community and those who have sat in your chair for over the past 100 years. I will close by saying to all of you that I can only view the past 100 hours of my life that the mayor and her allies have put my family and me through as not being representative of the people that I cherish in this community. And by the way, the people that will return me back to office in April of next year.